All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome, everybody. We got Bobby and Ortega showing up for Team Premature. Congratulations, along with Ian and Wanda from the Q-Tang clan. Ain't nobody to mess with, as they said earlier. And looks like we got Ian up to break here. This is a 4-4 race, so both teams needing 4 racks here. And this new 8-ball doubles division for the championship. Be able to go to Vegas here in April. Ian already showing off them breaking skills right off the bat here. And guys, for those joining us from home here, I hope everybody's having a wonderful and amazing day. Again, we are coming to you live from 9-Ball Heaven right here off of University Boulevard, having just an amazing and blessed day. As again, this new division going at it for the first time ever for this championship here to be able to go to Vegas in April. And then also for those joining us, hey, that Haywood kid, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being on our YouTube channel. As he'll know here, we are streaming to 2 channels at once here. We are on YouTube for Q Sports Studios, and they were also on Jacksonville APA's Facebook page as well. Big shout out to Mike Kelly for getting this division going and rock and roll. And this is the first chance that everybody here is having the opportunity to fight for the right for Vegas here. And keep in mind, a win here as your doubles takes home the win for the whole team, and so everybody gets to go to Vegas for whoever wins this one. So we got a fun, exciting day. We got tons more matches to go, and again, if you get a chance to, just swing on by. We're gonna have a great day, and in fact, here soon, we got the service for Miss Dina coming up here shortly as well.
That's right. 3 o'clock, there will be a reception here. And thanks for that plug, Tim. We appreciate you being here all day long. If you guys didn't know it, Tim volunteers his time to be here all day long, and he loves it. And he's quickly becoming the voice of Jacksonville APA, and we are so appreciative to him for that effort.
It's definitely a blast to be here with all of y'all as well, for sure. I just appreciate this opportunity, to say the least. It's to get to be able to be here and have teams be able to look back, just like John asked right as soon as we were done streaming. He's like, oh, is this on there? He's like, am I able to go back and watch those shots? And we are like, yeah, you certainly are. For sure, go back there and take advantage of it.
So if you are just tuning in, this is our 8-ball doubles division qualifier. This match is between Ian and Wanda, and they are representing Team Q-Tang Clan, and then Bobby and Ortega are representing Premature. Congratulations. When I say they are representing their teams, they are one of 2 doubles teams in today's tournament representing those teams. If either of the 2 doubles teams in the tournament today wins, that pair gets to play in the APA 8-Ball Doubles Championship in Las Vegas, but they also bring the rest of their entire team with them to cheer them on. It is a very unique format. It is only offered here in Jacksonville APA. This format was the brainchild of Mike Moore, and it has been a hit. It's a lot of fun. We have played in both of these divisions, and it is definitely a blast. The way that it works is you have an 8-person roster. You play your standard team format on one table, and then you play your doubles format on the other table. Each week you'll play 2 doubles matches, and you can pick any pair from your 8-man roster that adds up to 10 or less. So you can switch up your doubles teams week by week. Most of the teams settle into kind of their winning pair and then also their pair that they mix it up. But it gives everybody the opportunity to play some singles and some doubles in the same night. And it is the only format where you can potentially win 2 trips to Vegas from one night of pool. So if any of these teams win today, they're headed to Las Vegas in April. That's for the 8-ball APA 8-ball doubles championship. And then their teams are still also competing on the standard format path, which would lead them to the 8-ball World Qualifier and then the World Pool Championships. That's in August in Las Vegas. If you missed it in our last match, we had Duke and Jeannie battle John and Angel and John pulled out that win in a hill-hill match. Both teams are still in it, though. This is a modified single elimination format today. And we are just in rack 1 between these two teams here. Both of these teams are a skill level 10, so their race is a race to 4. If you want to check out the bracket and see where they're at, we did post the bracket before the tournament started today. That's on Jacksonville APA Facebook page. We'll post an updated bracket here in a few. There's still a couple matches going on from the previous round, and once those are completed, we'll post an updated bracket for you. Wanda shooting at the 3 ball, gets that 4 out. And this is Ortega shooting now. Ooh, and rattled that one. Well. We've got Ian up now.
Hey, Karen, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. And for all of y'all out there as well, we got quite a few of y'all. Please, please, please do share the stream out. Make sure and retag it, repost it. Like the Facebook page, like the YouTube page.
We are 17 followers away from hitting 1,000.
Oh, that'd be amazing if that can happen today.
We would be happy if it happened this year. If we could roll into 2023 and have 1,000 followers, that'd be kind of fun.
Yes, it would be.
If you haven't followed or liked the Jacksonville APA page, please do. You're missing out on the good stuff that we post and the exciting things coming up. We're really good at communicating that information on your APA app and on social media, so make sure you are plugged in somewhere. If you don't get any of our notifications on the APA app, please, Jacksonville APA. Saw it, I can almost guarantee that your default league is not set to Jacksonville APA, so that is the number one thing that we're out there correcting when people are telling us they're not seeing our stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't miss out on any of that. And Karen, absolutely, is our pleasure. Our pleasure to be here. Again, thank you for that.
They do a good job, don't they, Karen? Thank you, Q Sports Studios and Tim, for being here and spending the day with us.
What a shot. Nicely done.
All right.
Good speed.
Wanda leaving Ian with this 3-ball shot. We'll see what he decides to do with it. If you haven't played in one of the doubles divisions or in a doubles tournament before, you are missing out. The camaraderie on the sidelines is where it is at in the doubles format. These guys are having a blast. If it seems like it's taking them a long time to get to the table, sometimes it's because they're busy joking around on the sidelines.
Yeah, I love that choice. Great job. Good defense. Wasn't really going to hide the cue ball from all of their options on the table of them being able to hit another option, but definitely don't have to lean with an easy shot for sure. Good speed on that here. He would have had an amazing lead from that. Even if he would have still hit that in the actually made it in the pocket stuff, that cue ball still would have been close around the same area. He would have had an option on the 11 right after. Very tough cut shot coming up on this 3 ball. Good speed.
Oh, nice try there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, avoided the scratch. Great job. Shouldn't have a lot of options there. That was a very, very tough cut shot to get there in that top right-hand corner pocket. Now, the only downfall is this is, again, we saw this earlier in the previous match where, it's kind of like a drill shot, almost set up. That's exactly what these 3 here kind of set up. Now, Kelly, correct me if I'm wrong, though, with where we're at in the tournament right now. Both these teams have played their first match, right?
Yes, at this point in the day, everybody's played their first match. These teams are... Let me take a look at this bracket real quick.
Oh, they're right here, aren't they? They're on number 16, right? No, this one? Okay.
So if you're looking at the bracket, they're in match number 13. This is on the loser side of the bracket, so this is an elimination match. The loser of this match will head home today, but hopefully, odds are they still have another team in the tournament representing their team, so they are not necessarily out of the Vegas running.
Yeah, I think that's such an amazing, unique factor of that in terms of how that works. That is so awesome.
And we did our first doubles division qualifier back in March. That was for the 9-ball doubles division. And in that finals, we had the 2 doubles teams in the finals were from the same team. So it was.
So they were going to Vegas regardless.
Yeah. It was. They were battling it out to see who was going to get to play in the 9-ball doubles division championship in Las Vegas. But ultimately, they had all already won before even a ball was struck. So it was the best scenario for that particular team.
I love that so much. That's funny.
But that does mean that these teammates have the potential to meet each other today at some point in the bracket.
Doris, appreciate that as well. Thank you for the shout out, most certainly. Great try by Wanda. Very nicely done.
All right, we got Bobby coming back up to the table now.
Very nice speed. Great shot. We'll see. They got to do a 5-ball run out to take home the win of this first rack here. Not impossible, just not an easy thing to do.
He's got good speed there. Can it slow down enough? Very nice.
Where is Bobby going to leave Ortega for this next shot?
I don't think that's quite the side he wanted to be on.
Yeah. He got it back a little bit, just not far enough. I think he's just trying to make the best of that situation. I think, honestly, the shot before was that critical shot. That cue ball didn't need to go all the way back down towards that end of the table. This 15 should have already been taken. But now both teams definitely, just, again, we're getting to see all this great sportsmanship and just great play. Both teams with 1 ball left on the table, 8-ball right there, center table towards that left-hand side pocket. Going for the bank.
Good.
Great try.
Very nice try. And
Great
smart leave on there.
Well played. Well played. Good shot. That could have been another one for the for the highlighter reel out of nowhere.
You got a new project to work on.
Yes. Now, I was telling Jesse, owner of Q Sports Studios, I was telling him, I was like, we do need to get a stream deck here, and I was like, I'll get that set up and see what we can do to have it where it does like a 15-second playback.
Get some instant replay action.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there were for sure some shots in that last match that deserved it.
Oh yeah, they did. tell you, I think Miss Jeannie's one where she was just trying to hit. She was stuck and just trying to make contact with the ball, and the cue ball went all the way from the top short rail all the way down the bottom right-hand corner pocket. It was brilliant. We just had almost another good play too. Goodness gracious. Even Ian in the background snapping his fingers right there too, showing that sportsmanship. Yeah, that was a great shot. Love seeing it.
I think Ian's trying to not psych Wanda out, and he keeps looking away while she's trying to shoot.
Yeah, I like that, especially when you're in somebody's shot purview.
That was tough. That was straight arm. She didn't have a lot to work with there. Oh.
Yeah, I think she did the best of that situation. Didn't didn't scratch, didn't follow it in, didn't.
That's where you got to remember. Objective one is to make it.
Yep. Yeah, you're not on the 8 ball yet if you don't sink your last one. So.
The objective one is to make it, and sometimes you just got to do your job, make your ball, and in partners, that's the beauty of it. You can leave it up to them to figure it out.
Although not an easy shot, Ian does have an opportunity. He's looking at that bottom right-hand corner pocket.
No, he's definitely happy with the placement of that 15 ball there. It's going to keep him out of the scratch zone.
And a little Frank Sinatra in the background of all things. If this doesn't play anytime during a tournament where people are fighting for Vegas, somebody has not played that jukebox right. I'm telling you, gotta have a little Frank Sinatra whenever we're playing for some Vegas style here.
Didn't quite get that one, but and I think he was definitely playing both sides of that shot. He didn't want to leave them much on the 15 ball.
Tyler, I'm gonna tell him you said that now. Good timeout called. And this can lead the natural shape for that 8 ball. Might even tie up the pocket. Ooh. Good try.
Speed
very
is
good try.
so important.
Yep.
Tim, I don't know if you watched much of the Moscone Cup, but man, oh man, it's all about speed and leave. Those guys don't make tough shots because they leave that cue ball exactly where they want it every single time.
Yes, they do. And it, obviously I still wanted us to win this year, of course. I got to give props to Europe and how they played, and just well done for their win on that. Great shot. Good out, Wanda. Nicely done.
Good job.
Well played on that. Well played. But, yeah, I love the fact as well. I don't know. I mean, I kind of felt like y'all were getting a chance to represent Jacksonville as well.
Oh, we had fun.
It was a blast because there was a couple times I got the camera was panning over. And I was like, there they are. I see them. I see them. I can kill. I see them.
You sound like my son. My 3-year-old was convinced he could see us.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't see you?
No. We were in a crowd of 2,500 people.
Yeah, but there was a couple times that camera, I swear to God, I went back and found it, actually. Because I was like, I think that was Mike and Kelly. I was like, nah, and I went back and I saw you. I swear. Scouts honor. Scouts honor here.
We seem to be frozen on that one.
Yeah, why is my slideshow not
there it goes. There it goes. Oh, that one's a classic. I think that one should.
That was good. That was a 9-ball world qualifier. That was so much fun. All right, we're back.
Tim's treating us to some reminiscing photos between racks here today.
I mean, we are at the end of the year. We do need to take a look back. With another fan.
Well, we're going to look back with some Player Appreciation Award, Players' Choice Awards at the Player Appreciation Party coming up.
The Player Choice Awards at the Player Appreciation Party.
I think I'm just kind of shifting it. Like, it started out Player Appreciation Party, but now it's just Holiday Party because now I'm in the holiday spirit.
I agree with you.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
I agree with you 100%.
But they are the Players' Choice Awards, and if you have not chimed in with your ideas or your nominations, please do. We'll be making those final selections in the early part of next week, and I would love to have your input. They can be fun, they can be meaningful, they can be playful. But if you have ideas, we want to hear them.
Yeah, definitely chime up. Take advantage of, again, this is where being a part of the community is all about. On the Jacksonville APA page, get a part of that post, and you'll see a lot of people have made suggestions. A lot of people have not just made suggestions as for what the choices should be, but as for who should get them. which is important as well.
And if you have no idea what we are talking about, that's because we made it up. It's called the Jacksonville APA Players' Choice Awards, and we want to give them out, and they are going to be given out at the Player Appreciation / Holiday Party that is coming up here at Nine Ball Heaven next Saturday, December 17th at 5 p.m. If you are part of Jacksonville APA, we would really love to see you here. It's open to anybody to come on out, and the whole point of it is just to have a good time, to celebrate and have some fun. So come out, play some pool, eat some food, get some awards, prizes, maybe win some cash.
We got Ortega back coming to the table now. Team Premature, congratulations on solids now. So they got the low balls. It's like you may have an opportunity, potentially, to say, so I don't know if the nine's cover. Yeah, the nine ain't covering up enough. Just going after that 6 ball here. I wonder what we're going to see out of rack 2 out of these two teams. I already feel like there's already just a slightly different vibe. Like they kind of like shook off some of the I don't want to say nervousness, but just, you know, that very first round, first rack, getting out of the way and start getting the train rolling.
Oh, you can definitely see they're serious. They know it's an elimination round, and nobody wants to go home yet.
Bingo.
They're having a good time, but they're playing for it.
Yeah, they are. Ooh, good attempt on that bottom right-hand corner shot. Now, unfortunately, I haven't played too many times. I've seen Bobby play a little bit. I've never really seen Ortega play before. But I've seen a lot of Ian and Wanda playing as well, especially Ian and what he does for a living and stuff like that as well. And I'll tell you, and this isn't against Bobby or Ortega at all, but you got to watch out for Wanda. You got to watch out for Wanda for sure. Just as soon as you think you've cornered into a really tough, really difficult, crazy shot that is just, you know, shouldn't be something that she'll make. Like she'll pop up out of nowhere and instead of just nod her head at you like yeah, I knew I was going to make that. I got it, and absolutely was going for that shot and stuff. So.
Well, these are two very different teams in terms of their makeup. Bobby and Ortega are both skill level 5s.
Oh, okay.
And Ian and Wanda, you got a 7 and a 3 combo here. So different dynamic, possibly. Different strategy, maybe a little bit.
Very much so. Chat, in fact, with that being said, now take who it is out of the equation, but just if I were to tell you that 2 skill level 5s were going against each other versus a skill level 7 and 3 on this doubles format in 8-ball, again, take who it is out of the equation. Just look at skill level only. Who do you think would honestly take it? Like that's a tough. They both, like you said, that's an interesting dynamic. You know, as a 7 with a 3 here, you gotta definitely be a little bit more cautious as for where you're gonna leave the ball. But also, as a 7, you already know where you want to leave the ball for your next shot, anyways, for the most part. You have that little zone. You'll see a lot of 7s point where it is they were trying to leave the ball at and stuff. A lot of times, but I think, I don't know, I think based, and maybe I'm being biased here as being a 5 and 8 ball myself, but I think with 2 skill level 5s, I think, especially if you play some smart defenses here, I think you could potentially flip that script a little bit and take out the scariness of having that 7-3 against you. I don't know. I'm very interested to see how this overall plays out. This is a good test between these two sets of teams on how this should go.
There are definitely pros and cons to both combinations. So, you know, there's advantages and disadvantages. But when it comes to doubles, a lot of times you'll hear people tell you just shoot your game, and that is great advice. Because as soon as you start worrying about your opponent and their abilities and what they want and how they shoot and their preferences, you stop shooting your game, and you're always in a better situation when you're in your own groove there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very true. John Hummel and I were in the captain co-captain tournament, and we were both 5s and 8 ball, and we were having a good time and stuff. But there was multiple times we both looked at each other. We were like, we should have done what we normally do. Like it definitely came back to haunt and bite us, where we were trying to just get a little too worrisome and just that almost like that perfect lead when, you know, even when you're shooting by yourself, like you're not trying to get that perfect lead. You're trying to get roughly in an area, but you know that, especially as fives, like there's not going to be a perfect lead for you.
Yep.
So I definitely agree. I think that's the absolute best advice, regardless of your skill level setup and what your combo is. I think I think shooting your game is the most important thing.
Mike and I won 8-ball doubles. We went out to Las Vegas for the 8-ball doubles championship, and that was one of our favorite Vegas trips that we've ever been on. The doubles championships, the energy out there at that time is it's different from August if you've ever been out at August.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit more laid back. Not quite as many people, so a little less intense there, but we didn't do particularly well. I mean, we didn't do particularly bad, but we didn't do great either.
Speaking of Vegas, this is the first year we're about to have diamond tables in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to have the APA custom league cut diamond tables out in Las Vegas. There are no more valleys in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm very interested in, especially for anybody that is getting a chance to go again, and has been in years past. Very interested to see how their thoughts are in terms of how they play and what that changes for the game and stuff like that. It's always been an adjustment being so blessed to get to play on diamonds out of these great pool halls that we have here, and then switching over to valleys. And not wrong with valleys, but man, I tell you, me sitting there banking on a diamond table, even though it seems like there's a higher level of difficulty to it. On those valleys, it took me a couple days of practice to finally be like, I'm confident in this normal bank shot that I always make on a regular basis. It definitely makes things a little more difficult. So I wonder how to expect the changes. But I'm super stoked that diamond tables are coming. I'm super stoked they are custom made for this APA event and for us as well. And I think this just speaks to volumes of how APA as a total company and league has just grown over the years, and is definitely cares about its players and our play and what we take seriously, especially when it comes to Vegas. That is a whole different beast of seriousness and a lot of fun.
Well, we're really excited about it. I think it was a great move on APA. There's over the years, there's been a handful of comments made about the table quality in Las Vegas, and it is one of the only complaints that we ever hear about the APA Las Vegas tournaments, and I think APA has spoken. They have addressed it, and so I'm real happy that they've made that move, and I think it's going to be a really great tournament experience for the players that get to go out there.
Hey, Karen, saying that's great news. Yeah, that was announced probably a couple months ago now, roughly, give or take.
Yeah, they released. It might have been a month or so, but they APA signed a 5-year contract with Diamond, and we're hoping that 5 years goes really well and that we see more years to come.
Absolutely. Yeah, Karen, if you get a chance to, I know it's been on Jacksonville's APA page as well. There's a sweet little intro video about it that kind of shows off the tables, and it does the whole where there's smoke, there's fire. They have this amazing fog coming up out of the actual pockets and everything, and the tables just look absolutely phenomenal. Just what you would expect from diamond tables. For sure, so it's going to be a blast. But I think I agree with you. I just love the fact that as league members and stuff that that we have our voices heard and stuff. And same thing here locally. I think that's the amazing thing with Jacksonville APA is we sit here and talk about it, discuss things, especially your comments on Facebook pages and stuff. I know Kelly, you're always all over the social media on a regular basis looking at things, and that stuff does not go in any way, shape, or form unnoticed or unheard. Which is just definitely, I got to give you and Mike the best props about that, being league owners and just the level of care and concern and love that y'all pour into. Almost scratched. Sorry, guys. But sorry.
We're getting sidetracked in our own conversations, but I do appreciate that, Tim. We're listening. We're listening, and we're responding, and we're making changes, and we're always looking for ways to improve the league, and we want to see people have the best possible experience they can.
Absolutely. Ortega up for the first chance on the 8-ball going in the side pocket. Bare miss. He did shoot past that side pocket, but great job. Great try on it. And big congrats to premature congratulations being the first one to get on the 8-ball for this rack. Now Ian and Wanda having 4 balls left on table. 5-ball run here to take this rack from them. Not an impossibility with the way this lineup is a little bit here. There's definitely some great opportunity here. Ian kind of deciding which way he wants to go with it. I think this goes back to where, a slight consideration, but you ain't got to go too crazy. And considering who your partner is, Wanda has a great ability. We're seeing some good shots from both Bobby and Ortega as well. Speed is going to be the most critical on this shot here. A little fast, a little furious there with it. You either wanted a little more speed on that to be able to get behind this ball on the short rail here, or a little less and just have an easier shot on that 13.
Ian kind of weighing his choices here on how to handle this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a potential defensive option here. I'm really not seeing many choices. That 8 ball is.
Yeah, but when you're on that 8 ball,
Yeah.
you want that thing out in the middle of the table, free of everything. That's
Yep.
hard to. That's hard for your opponent to leave you in a bad situation when you got that 8 ball out there like that.
Yeah, the 8 ball is looks like it's just above the second diamond on either side here.
What a shot.
Oh my gosh, in the leaf. Way
Great
to go.
job.
Wow. Wanda says she
Wanda's
hates when
now
he makes
complaining at the
No.
quality of shot.
No, she loves it. She just feels the pressure now. She just said she hates when he makes really great shots like that because it puts the pressure basically on her to make her shot. So that was a very tough shot. A great way to leave a good leave.
Ooh,
What a
but
shot.
she holds her own, and she
Bounce off that rail.
puts the pressure right back on Ian to take it.
Kim said I need Shanghai's commentary help. Not sure who that is, but I always welcome any of that for sure. And what a freaking shot there, bottom right-hand corner to close it out. Great run by Ian and Wanda right there here to bring home a lead of 2-0 here. But yeah, Kim, if Shanghai comes up here and stuff later on, I always welcome people into the booth here. And if Kelly's busy and there's space here, I always welcome them to come on into the lounge here and come join us.
Tim makes it easy.
Tried to.
We are on bathroom break at the moment, and Tim's going to share some photos of. There's our last year's winners. There they are.
Yep.
So that was our 9-ball doubles winner right there, Rackham and Weep. You see in the corner there, Del Dickerson and Will Figueroa were the actual doubles winners, but their whole team went to Vegas with them. So they all got to head out there and play in the minis that were offered during the 9-ball doubles championship, and it was a great time. So that 9-ball doubles division qualifier is tomorrow. We'll be streaming from Cue Ball tomorrow. Today we're at 9-ball heaven with our first 8-ball doubles division qualifier.
And guys, while the teams take a break, we'll be back here in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, team's taking a quick break here. But again, we do have Bobby Ortega for Team Premature. Congratulations here. They are behind the 8 ball now. 0 out of their 4 racks necessary. Ian and Wanda taking a commanding lead of 2-4 right off the bat with the Q-Tang clan. As I said earlier, they're not a team to play with. So we'll see what happens here when they come on back, guys. And for all those joining us here as well, thank you so much for being at home, being on your Facebook page or on the YouTube channel via Q Sports Studios, and just showing the love, showing the support. Wanda looking for where the rest of the team is. She ready to play, ready to take it on. Wanda saying she already made some great shots here, taking care of business, enjoying a little in-sync as well. Oh, my goodness gracious. I love it. Heard a little back. No, that's Backstreet Boys. I'm sorry. She's having a blast now. I love it, love it, love it. All right, looks like Wanda is up to break because Ian made the 8 ball for us here. And Kim, I know who you're talking about now with the Shanghai. I was trying to get confirmation as for who that is. I actually was on a team previously with Matt before. I just don't have my little bleep sensor button, though, is the only problem.
For anybody wanting to check out that updated bracket, I just commented on the original post that had the bracket before the first round got going. With an updated bracket, you'll see we are in round 3 of our tournament today. This match here between Bobby and Ortega and Ian and Wanda is on the losing side of the bracket. This is an elimination match. So winners will still be in it and fighting for their shot at Las Vegas, and our winners will be out today. It is starting to pick up around here today. If you're in the area and would like to pay your respects to Miss Dina Franzino, there is a reception that's starting here shortly at 9 Ball Heaven.
Again, we're getting the friendly banter happening over here with Bobby. Good little high five given to Wanda as well for that great shot and getting in shape afterwards. Ian going for a little bit of bottom on the shot here to pull it back over. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Got it perfect,
oh, he
baby.
Played that perfectly.
Man, what a shot. Nicely done.
She hits this with some good speed, and she might even be able to get a little bit of a breakout action in here. See, her face says she's not quite crazy about it.
Take a little better angle here on it.
Yep, she didn't like the speed option there. I think Ian was hoping she had hit it a little stronger, but yeah.
No,
He's waving her off. Yeah. He's saying it was good, so he likes what he's got to work with.
Hey, he's looking at that 10 ball in the top right hand. That should get a breakout, but still not quite sure what they're going to do about the 13 right off the bat. Tell you, Ian's done a great job of navigating this table here. Very, very well done with his partner Wanda there. But I don't think, even with the score being where it's at, I do not believe it's going to be the shutout game that it's almost like it's trying to appear to be right now. Bobby and Ortega have had some great plays themselves, some very, very good teamwork from both of them as well. And the only unfortunate part with 8 ball is, of course, it either looks like you did something or it looks like you didn't do something with the way the score looks. So don't let that score fool you with how both teams have been playing. In fact, that last rack, Bobby and Ortega were on the 8 ball first with still, I think, 4 balls left on the table for Ioana. And Ioana just had a great, great run.
Yeah, that can be frustrating when you get in that situation and you just can't get that shot you need to finish out that rack.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, good timeout option over here. Ian, timeout what's going on here. Definitely got to watch it because that 13. But honestly, I think she just works on making this. And with the way the cue ball is, and the cue ball is above where the 11 is, that cue ball is going to float down towards the almost center of the table.
Oh. Wanda saying a quick prayer.
Yeah, Wanda do a little blessing right
there. Prayer to the pool gods.
Great speed. Yeah, that was it. That was it. That would have floated just a little bit further downward, a little bit more speed, but she definitely left Ian with a good chance on that 13 to be able to start moving it.
We got Ian shooting at stripes here, trying to figure out how to get out of this. He's got the 11. He's looking at now on that top rail. He's also got the 13 ball there tied up with the 8.
I'm not saying not to go after the 11. However, I just think in this opportunity, and his opponent has the 5 balls left on the table. Their premature congratulations got to go on a 6 ball run. I think at this point, I'm getting that 13 out of the way of that 8.
Yeah, I disagree with the move. I don't know.
I mean, you don't think that's the play?
No.
No?
You free that 13 ball up, and they've got nothing in their way now. They've got them all open, including the 8. So I don't know. I think until I know that I can get out, I don't think I'd touch it. I agree with the 11. Now he's got his 11 free so that he can use it to get that 13 out on the next one. Bobby playing the safety there.
Yeah.
I don't think it blocks her, though. I think Wanda is still going to get a shot on that. Yeah, she can still see it. It's quite a cut, but it's doable. It's not a cut I like.
Not easy either. This is a potential bankable shot as well, but yeah, I agree with the cut. I think the cut's the better choice here. She did hit it. She did hit it. That ball barely scraped and moved, but she hit it.
That was thin.
They're asking if it's ball in hand. That is not a ball in hand. He's at. Oh, they agree it's a ball in hand. That ball moved.
I was looking down. I didn't see it.
I'm talking about like it did the like, did you just like shave a whisker off my face or something? Like that's what it did, but it absolutely
rocked.
Moved. Yep. But again.
It is between the players on the table.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if you're sitting by and watching. Nope. It is between them at the table. So.
Nope, 100%. We do not intervene here.
And I do appreciate too the sportsmanship shot there too. You know, it's not an argument, and I think maybe they did see it rock, maybe they didn't. But either way, I know that Wanda and Ian are not going to play in that gray zone, and if there's any question about it, they're gonna give that ball.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's definitely better be safe than sorry in those instances.
See, now aren't you glad that 13's still tied up?
I definitely am with the way things have played up right now. 100%, yes. Yes, past that with the way I was thinking. Yeah, I wasn't suspecting a ball in hand situation to happen like this, and it definitely can. So it is good to take that into account.
Oh, look at that!
We might have got the breakout.
Oh
no,
man, almost. Good try, Bobby.
He's got great shot, great eyes on the two though.
Yeah, great leave and almost had that breakout.
Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely more thankful now for that 13 being there. If I was team Q-Tang clan.
Yeah, Ortega has his work cut out for him on this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how you. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything. The ball's close to the rail. Key ball's close to the rail. I mean, it's going to be very hard to manipulate to do this.
This is where my table analysis stops because I don't have any good ideas.
Russ, I appreciate that. He said he did the rewind and it was a good hit. It did barely rock, didn't it? I'm talking about it was such a small move. But again, the beautiful thing is both teams, even Ian sitting there, you know, looking at Wanda. Wanda agreed that it was a bad hit, and both teams. It was a very quick decision, no arguments, good sportsmanship, the whole 9 yards. So.
See, now Ian broke away that 13 ball because now his 11's tangled up with the 2, so he's working his way around.
Yeah, it was a great option. And Russ, also welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for being here.
Bobby freeing up the 2 ball there and playing a safe at the same time.
Good moves by both teams. Nobody playing no whack-a-mole mess.
Yeah.
Like this is very deliberate, very intentional. I love it. Very well played.
Looks like Wanda might be going for her safety again too.
Yeah.
Not a bad leave. Yep.
Yep.
All right, now we
choice.
got an open table. Let's see what can happen here.
The bank shot is open, which is a choice, but. And he goes for it and nails the bank shot and gets shaped for the 8 ball. What an amazing, absolute killer shot.
Ortega.
Oh, my goodness gracious. The other team, Wanda and Ian, even clapping for that one, giving the fist bumps, the high fives. All right, here we go. Bobby and Ortega again, first on the 8 ball. Great opportunity
Bobby's
here.
Been on it. Let's see if he can take it home in this one.
Good speed. And they got it, guys. There it goes.
Right.
Excellent job.
So it is not a runaway now. 2-1 in a race to 4. Ian and Wanda are up. I think Tim is going to flip over here to our slideshow again. Oh, nope. We got a view of the bracket,
we got the bracket.
so we can see what's going on.
Oh, sorry. I should have still had the other one pulled up for you one moment.
Oh, that's all right. So you can see over there in match 13 is what we're watching here today on this stream. This is an elimination match for Bobby and Ortega and Ian and Wanda. The winner of this team, they are going to play the winner of Chip and Karen and Duke and Jeannie. We watched Duke and Jeannie in our last stream on here. In terms of the teams that they are both representing, Ian and Wanda also still have Chase and Mark. They are up there in match 11. Chase and Mark are also competing on behalf of Q-Tang Clan.
Q-Tang Clan. As I said, there's somebody not to mess with. Ooh, the 8-ball. Ooh, the 8-ball had a little action on it. Had a little action on it. We have not seen an 8 on the break yet as well. So, actually, you know what? That brings me to my question. Is it possible in this division to do an 8-ball break and run? Is that still a normal thing since it's still a team environment?
The concept exists, but you don't get a patch.
But you don't get a patch. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
The concept is still there.
Yeah. Gotcha. Very cool.
If you're going back on that bracket and you wanted to know who else was on, who else is competing for premature, congratulations. That would be Irene and Ethan. If you find them on the bracket, they're the other team for them. Irene and Ethan. They are also on the loser's side, match 12. So for both of these teams, premature congratulations and Q-Tang Clan, they are all fighting to stay alive right now. All right, looks like we've got some question over whose shot it is, but they've got it worked out. Ian is up. Got some choices here, trying to figure it out. Ortega realizing that when you yell, you can be heard on the live stream.
Right.
You know, tournaments start off so quiet in the morning, and then we get a few rounds in at the bar, a few rounds in on the table.
I was going to say a few rounds of multiple things, huh?
The dynamic changes.
So Q-Tang decided to take solids there. That 6 is sitting very, very nice. That gives them a great ball to be able to start working on any other problems that they want to.
There's no major challenges on this table.
Yeah.
If you play it soft and play it right, I don't think we're going to see that many innings. Oh, until we tie them up. Then it changes. Everything changes in one shot.
There it goes. There it goes. I know it was Wanda overheard you again or something, and she's like, I'm just gonna take your idea and throw it out the window.
It's the power of prediction, you know?
It really is. Every player's been doing it the whole time. I was like, oh, you know, I think you should go for this shot.
Ooh. Well, we could not have predicted that one. Got a little excited there, threw it off the table. That means ball in hand for Bobby.
Wanda just said anything she does at this point doesn't matter because that was recorded of what Ian just did. And so Wanda says she's got a escape free. She literally can mess up now at this point. She said it doesn't matter. She's good. She's covered because it's on the internet. It's there forever. I like that a lot. That's too funny. The song. Well, I won't say this first part. But, you know, I noticed in a bunch of different movies, there's always vampires in America. There's vampires over in Europe. There's vampires all over the place. But why are there never vampires in Africa?
Is this a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a dad joke. Because they bless the rains down in Africa. Every time the song comes on, I have to tell the dad joke.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah. But y'all are all welcome at home. Some of y'all did a knee slap. Y'all, yeah, absolutely. It was my pleasure to be here
I'm
today.
not surprised you have dad jokes, Tim. You probably got a lot of them.
It was part of the bonus card. Like, you get a card as a dad when you first become a dad. And it's like, what is it that you get to do now? And one of the things is dad jokes.
Mike's not a dad joke kind of guy. We don't have a lot of dad jokes.
He's got a lot of other jokes, though.
We did get to see Santa last night, though.
Ooh, how'd the kids like that?
Oh, Connor was awestruck.
Yeah?
Yeah, Melina wouldn't look at him, but Connor was awestruck.
Knowing what little bit I know about her and the few times I've met her, I'm not too surprised about that.
She was giving him some side eye.
That's what I would have expected right there, 100%. If you'd been like, Tim, predict how my daughter's going to react here, I would have guessed that 100%.
Yep. Connor wrote a list. Well, I wrote, but Connor dictated a list and handed Santa his entire list, and it was actually pretty awesome.
Oh, there we go.
We had Santa all to ourselves for like 7 minutes, and you never get that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wow.
And
So you got the full experience.
Santa went down and read the whole list off to Connor, and Connor just kind of stood there nodding, like, yeah, I want water bottles with straws.
I approve of that message. Water bottles with straws. I was doing my Uber driving last night. That reminds me. And, there was a husband-wife combo, and the husband was just like, I love this car. This and the other. He's like, this is amazing. And the wife's like, I love the fact this man has a Tervis cup. Did you not see his Tervis? It's a Star Wars Tervis cup. And, like, she was just impressed by me having a Star Wars Tervis cup. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not even mad at that. I was like, I love the Star Wars Tervis cup. I was like, it's like 4 years old now at this point, and it rocks.
Tervis is the best.
It's the best.
Yep.
But water bottles with straws. That's a Tervis cup. That's what that is.
And that's what ends up on a 3-year-old Christmas list.
I approve of that message. But it's funny though, because I think Luke would react the same way as Melina does, and would be like I don't know if I'd like. Mommy and Daddy saying trust this man. Like, I don't know this man. I don't know if I should trust him or not.
He was pretty on board.
That's too good.
All right. The shenanigans have settled on the sidelines, and they're back to focused. They're in their mid-rack groove now.
Yeah, they definitely have, and we got a little interesting of a field here. Of course, with premature here, congratulations, going to have an issue with that 14 ball at the top left.
And they're taking their timeout now. In doubles, you get 1 timeout per rack. They're going to go ahead and use that.
It looked like he was just lining up to hit the left-hand side of that 14 ball. Okay, no. I think he is. Oh, I think that's a scratch shot. I think that 6 is going to kind of carry him its way.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's a touchy one.
Very touchy. Yep. Oh, we still dodged it somehow. It definitely bounced in there real quick.
That was the intended outcome, but that leave I think they'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
The most asked questions in doubles is, whose turn is it?
Right.
Have you played against the people in doubles that pass back and forth a marker to keep track of it?
I have not, no, but that's a brilliant.
I haven't seen it a whole lot here in Jacksonville, but in our old league, it was a thing, and people would pass back and forth like a little marker, and so every time it was your turn, if the person, I never did it, so I don't quite understand, but the person holding the marker, it was their turn, and they would pass it off, and so there was never a question of whose turn it was. So they'd pass it back and forth.
That's a really smart way to handle that situation. I like that. Especially whenever it starts getting tournament. I ain't saying the other team shouldn't call it, but, like, it is tournament time. You should know your rules. You should know, all that kind of stuff, and just don't take chances on things. And I think that's a great way to prevent.
Nice shot, Wanda.
Because that's a ball in hand, right? If you do out of turn, it's a ball in hand.
If you do out of turn, if it's called before the next shot is taken.
Yeah.
So if you end up taking another shot, then it's no longer a foul, and you have assumed a new rotation at that point.
And we saw just a moment ago how devastating that ball in hand can absolutely be to a skilled team, and both these teams being very skilled to really go on a good run with ball in hand. So,
yeah, ball in hand can make or break a rack. That's for sure. The rule with doubles too, when it comes to remembering whose turn it is, it's an interesting rule the way it's written. It actually says that if you don't know whose turn it is, you need to ask your opponent, and they must tell you the truth.
Yep.
So it's a little bit on an honor system, but
well, what that
you're
means
not
also,
allowed
though,
to force them into a foul by lying to them. Yeah.
What I like about that too, though, is it means that even if, like, let's say neither side know, and like the other team's like, no, I think it's Wanda's turn. Like, at that point, then it's Wanda's turn. Like it's right? Like it's because they're not trying to lie or anything like that.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a very interesting rule. Josh, what's up, buddy? Welcome into the stream here. Says Walsh and I should be here, but Q-Tang for life. Hey, we love seeing the representation in chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Josh, we miss you here in Jacksonville.
Yep, for
Hope
sure.
you're doing well up there.
Hey, Josh, make sure and let us know whenever you are coming down, brother. I'd love to give you a big old hug, man. Absolutely love to. And we literally just had what we just talked about happen right before our eyes.
Do what?
Wanda wasn't sure. She's like, is it my shot? And she was asking the opponent team.
Ah.
The team was like, nope, it's Ian's shot. That literally just came to life right before us.
You know, we didn't see that as much in the last match, but this crew, they've been enjoying some beverages for a little while, so I think we're going to see it pick up a little bit.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Plus, we have such good service whenever we're out here at 9 Ball Heaven. The waitresses and the staff are just always phenomenal. Food is great. So, yeah, it's definitely a relaxing weekend.
Josh, I just read the comments, so I guess we'll be seeing you soon. Make sure you stop around.
And Josh, I'm not sure when you're coming down, man, but we do have a week from today, we do have the Players Appreciation Party coming up at 5 p.m. It'll be here at 9 Ball Heaven.
December 17th, it's going to be a party.
Ian trying to come down to this short rail here closest to us at the bottom. Kick it back up to that 3-6 over there. It's like a pretty good angle on it. Shouldn't really have to worry about that 8 or 9. They're not really in the way. Oh, they came in the way. This angle was a little short. Looked like it was a little better than what it was.
So here's what we were talking about. Ball in hand, it can make or break a rack. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, and that 8
These
right
guys
now,
are having a ball on the sidelines.
And this is even more dangerous where that 3-6 is, because that 8 very easily goes in that top left-hand corner pocket. And, in fact, that 3 or 6 could help it along the journey there. So we'll see. 5 balls to run out. 1 down, 4 to go.
You just need to think about their run here. This is where when you're higher skilled player, you need to be able to look 3-4 balls ahead and say, okay, which one do I want to be on when I'm lining up for the 8, and kind of plan backwards almost. So
Yep. Just a near miss right there by Ortega. But maybe a good excellent leave out of it. Josh saying not next week, but wish I could. Looking around springtime, maybe Easter. And definitely, man, whenever it is, come on by. And by then, we'll have all the new stuff going on. There's a new league. I don't know if you were here earlier in the stream, but there's a new division starting up, Destination Division, in which winner gets to go to Hawaii. And then second place gets to go on a cruise. I don't want to say this wrong.
First place gets Hawaii.
First place, yeah.
Second place is a cruise. So we haven't talked a lot about that division yet, but it's pretty cool. It's standard 8 ball. It's going to play every other Sunday. There will be 2 divisions. Ooh, nice
What a shot. Wow. Great job.
Good job,
Wanda
Wanda.
turned around for the camera, smiling there. No, that was good. Well done. Very well done. And, in fact, I think, honestly, not making the 3 there, some people would have wanted the double trouble.
Wanda is holding her own on this team today.
Yeah, she is. This gives real natural shape here. Oh yeah, it gives real natural shape for the 8 ball to go in that corner pocket closest to Ian right there.
Ian being the
Ooh, slow down.
The careful player that he is, though, still taking his time, not taking anything for granted, and lining it up. Wanda's marking that back left corner.
Yeah, that's correct, Zach. Wanda is the high rank of the team. Zach or Ian's the low rank of the team. Yes, sir.
Ian's the one that threw the ball off the table, so, you know.
As Wanda said, everything's okay from this point forward. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But, yeah, I'm very excited for that Destination Division. I think, you know, guys, if y'all don't ever get a chance to, or ever have taken a chance, let me rephrase that how I said that. If y'all don't ever take the chance to have the APA app uploaded for Jacksonville APA, have the APA page, and as well as when we've had the player meeting in the past, because a lot of this stuff was discussed in this last captain's meeting, players meeting that we had in terms of what was coming up for the year. And we talked about all that kind of stuff, how that was going to change. Like, for instance, for the doubles divisions, there's going to be 3 teams on each side this coming time, right? Is it this time? Not doubles. I'm sorry. I said doubles. I didn't mean doubles. It's double Jeopardy. For the double Jeopardy divisions.
3 teams on each side. I don't know.
For Vegas, for whenever it comes to cities.
Oh, in our standard format.
Sorry,
in the World Qualifier.
That's what I meant. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This year we're sending 3 teams. 3 8-ball teams, 3 9-ball teams. We'll be heading to Las Vegas to represent Jacksonville APA in August.
Yep.
That's pretty exciting. So we're this is the last. We just started the spring session, which is the last session to qualify for that tournament. We've also got quite a few teams that are playing now for Elite Cup. So if you already achieved the World Qualifier status, then you are now on the path for Elite Cup, which is a winner-take-all $3,000 cash tournament.
That was such an amazing, like, just getting to experience that for the first time and the
that was
intensity
fun.
of it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, you know.
In fact, Dina's team, Dina was on the team that won it.
9-ball Misfits.
Yep.
So the way you get qualified for that Elite Cup, if you've already qualified for World Qualifier, then if you finish in playoff or triannual position in a session after getting qualified, then you will instead be qualified for Elite Cup. So we've got a handful of teams that earned their Elite Cup spot in the fall, but we've got quite a number that are playing for it now in the spring.
And we got, let's see, we got both sets of triangles.
What a cut. Ooh. Good job, Ian.
Nicely done.
All right, that puts Ian and Wanda up 3-1 in a race to 4. This is an elimination round, so they are both fighting to stay on this bracket.
Yeah, they are. And we got, speaking of coming up soon, we got triangles coming up in the middle of January.
January 14th and 15th are triannuals. Probably want to go ahead and save the date for Best of the Rest as well. All these dates are published in the APA app. Best of the Rest is the losers bracket of triannuals. So if you are qualified in triannuals and if you do not make it through that day on the winner's side, then you come back for Best of the Rest. So that is a good time to go ahead and mark that weekend as well.
And just to explain, how does Best of the Rest work for those that don't know?
So if you lose at triannual, then you come back to Best of the Rest. It's played the same way. We're just playing down to fewer winners. So at triannual, if you win, you are qualified for World Qualifier and you take home cash. If you come back for Best of the Rest, you're still playing for qualification, but there's no more cash on the table. So
there you go.
We're playing down to fewer winners to qualify. In order to get that tournament done in a day, too, we play it on 2 tables. So it moves pretty fast. It's an adjusted sudden death time. It's actually kind of fun. It moves quick, keeps people playing, and we move through that one. But
it's definitely a cool opportunity for sure. That's one of the things I think being back in APA now for a little bit that I've enjoyed just so much is there's always so many of these second opportunity chances, like Elite Cup being a great second opportunity chance, the Best of the Rest being a great second opportunity chance. Like there's just so many of these opportunities in here for you to continue to either gain some sort of a qualification towards something and or be able to take home cash, in which you know the amount of cash prizes that are between all the divisions and stuff, and the amount of prizes is just absolutely out of this world, astronomical as for what your opportunity is in a full year's time frame. It's amazing.
I'm super excited about an opportunity that's coming up that we have never done before, and that is to go to Canada. So I don't know. Are you going to play on a Montreal team?
I was thinking about it. I was actually tempted. I told my wife the other day, I was like, I think I'm going to go get a passport ready because I've never had a passport before.
Oh, there's so many of us in that situation that are kind of getting things ready. But if you don't know what we're talking about, we are talking about the Montreal Invitational Qualifier. So we have an 8-ball and a 9-ball slot for the Montreal Invitational. It's the first ever that they're doing this. It's going to be pretty sweet. And we are hosting a qualifier in February.
Yep.
So you can register your team. You can register for 8-ball and or 9-ball, and it's all played in one tournament. So we've modified the team captains format so that it is a 5-man 23 rule roster rather than the standard team captains format. And we're going to play a last man standing, which basically means that you can register for 8-ball and or 9-ball, and the last team standing in each format on the bracket will advance.
Yeah, that's going to be such an honor just to represent and do that, especially for those of never been to Vegas. The moment you go and walk into Vegas, you see the Jacksonville Pool Players Association, the Japanese Pool Players Association. You see the Canada one, and you see USA as well. And it's nice to know that these three are there and together. So to be able to go to Montreal and be able to represent on their turf as well is just going to be a blessing, to say the least. So
it's going to definitely be a really cool experience. We're excited about it. The league operators up there have put together a really great event. It's going to be at the Sheraton in downtown Montreal. Beautiful setting.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be a great opportunity for the teams that win to get to go up there and see that. And Montreal, even without the tournament, Montreal is just amazing. So
yes, it is.
Apologies if we feel like we are yelling at you. Somebody is really excited about this song today, so they've kicked up the music level in here a little bit. And all right, we've got Ian and Wanda here. They are on the hill, shooting to stay alive on this bracket today. Ian and Wanda are also playing, or their team is playing in the 9-ball doubles qualifier tomorrow at Q Ball.
Ooh, excellent. They got a full weekend ahead of them.
Yeah. That's 2 chances at Las Vegas. 2 chances in one weekend. Not too shabby. Actually, 4, really.
Yeah, exactly. With 2 teams each.
Yeah, you got your multiple doubles teams in the tournament, so odds are looking
Golly.
good. And tomorrow's tournament, man, tomorrow is crazy good odds because we have 8 teams competing for that. So they got 50% odds of winning tomorrow.
Mark, it is not Taylor Swift. No, sir.
I honestly don't even know what it was, but it was loud.
Well, I don't think it was Taylor Swift. Let me rephrase. I don't know. But it's funny you mentioned that because literally there's a commercial on right now on the TV in front of me, and it's got Taylor Swift in a bunch of different outfits and stuff. It's all about miles on hotels and stuff. It's hilarious you even bring that up right now. But welcome to the stream, Mark. Glad you're here with us via the Q Sports Studios YouTube page. And again, we're also live on the Facebook page under Jacksonville APA. And my one ask out of any of this today, guys, is that between the 2 pages, make sure you like, comment, and follow those pages, especially more so the Jacksonville APA page at bare minimal, just because of the amount of information and everything that's always posted on there and passed down through that. Plus all the different photos that get taken at all the different events and stuff, too, for you to be able to relive and love those moments and all the different things we went through this past year as well. So definitely take advantage, guys.
Photos. You mentioned photos. I'm so excited about the photos at the holiday party next weekend. We are going to have quite the photo op for you, which is why semi-formal or at least some lovely holiday gear is encouraged. You're going to want to get your holiday photos in with your APA friends and teammates because it's going to be quite the photo set. I'm very excited. The tournament, too. We keep talking about this tournament, and we haven't really given a whole lot of details about it, partly because I like the element of surprise personally. But this tournament is going to be a cash entry, all you can play. So kind of a different style. We're not playing down to a single winner, but there's going to be some incentive there for all you can play during a particular time period. And then at the end of it, we'll be giving away cash and prizes. So you're going to want to be a part of it. Skill level, I promise, does not matter in this tournament. We are APA. Everyone can play and anybody can win. So come out, have some fun, play some pool, eat some food, take some photos, celebrate the season. Ian studying this cluster down there, seeing what he needs to do to try and break it up a little bit and get out and secure the win. Moving some things around. All right. That's that 8-ball hanging out there at the end on the other side of what Bobby is shooting at. So, no, it's not the 8-ball.
No, 8-ball is center
fooled.
table next to the 9.
I was fooled, yeah. No, that was the 4-ball. Sometimes the colors on these things, you just can't see them very well.
Right.
I was having the same problem even with the TV balls that are different colors, and I still don't know what they're shooting at.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Oh, goodness. Is that the 4-ball or 5-ball? Which one's Pepto-Bismol ball? Steven saying, let's go, Ian and Wanda. Thank you, Steven, for showing the love. Saying earlier, half this league can't go to Canada. Steven, we ain't going to comment on why. Ooh, near miss on that side pocket. Amazing. He avoided the scratch right there. Definitely like it was jerking right over that side pocket. Great shot option on the 1-ball here. That 3 is tied up, though, with that 13. And 6 is all the way at the other end of the table. He might get there. It was like, just before. Oh. Bobby trying to give a little force to it, trying to make sure not to get stuck over there, but that ended up costing him. Him making that shot right there. Next time I'll tell Wanda to smile. She's on candid camera. And guys, we'll try to keep updating the brackets and getting an updated photo for you guys to be able to look at as well in between some of the matches. Good smooth shot. Good little shot, good little breakup. Or take it to the table right now. So he's got a choice to go after that 3-ball, get the breakup happening here. Or go after that 6-ball. Problem is with that 6-ball, without doing anything too crazy, you're going to leave the cue ball down there. He gets the cue ball halfway back up the table. We're just not going to leave a shot on the 3. Ooh, or the worst of that situation would be a scratch right there. Now Wanda is up to the table next. I don't know if she can do that. 3 and 13 are just really, really. They look like they're almost frozen on top of each other. She's taking a look at it right now. But from the desk, from what I can see, it looks like they're frozen. I don't think she can do anything with it, to be honest with you here. Even with ball in hand, I don't think she can get a shot to put it somewhere. And I definitely would not want to free up that 3 ball for them to go on a tic-tac-toe run to get to that 8 ball. So good shot. Ian back to the table now, studying, trying to see what his options are here, what he can do. 14 being the obvious shot, but the question is about getting to where the 10 ball is an option here, which isn't too hard to get it to go over there, or go straight for the 10 ball. Oh, he actually may play a good defensive shot here. I kind of agree with that. I think getting your opponent to break up that 3-13 option is a great way to go. And actually just got a heck of a good leave out of it here. Bobby can probably see a hair of that 6 potentially. I don't know if that 8's poking out too far. We'll probably can get just a hair of it. Yeah, he had the ability to see enough of it. Uh-oh, don't go and scratch. Watch out. So close. Oh, welcome back, Kelly.
Hello, hello.
So we're having somewhat of a chess match here with that 3 and 13 still being tied up. Both teams being overly cautious, not really going for it. And I think this is the first attempt we're about to see.
I don't know that I agree with Bobby's advice on this one.
Problem is the 3 is the only thing they have left. Jesse.
They are calling for somebody to watch a hit. Again, I love that sportsmanship. If you know it's going to be close, call the watch on yourself. Let's take any question out of it. So, and when you do call somebody to watch the hit, their call is final on that one.
I look good, and yep, it was called as a good hit.
Jesse called that as the 5 ball. 3 ball? Just kidding. 3 ball? Those stinking colors again. I'm not even the colorblind one.
All right, table filled with options here. But none of them particularly an easier shot. What a cut in that pocket. And she avoids the scratch. Good try. Good leave out of it.
Making Bobby work for it again.
Josh, what are you telling Mike? Whoa, what? What?
Oh!
What a shot.
Oh,
my
man.
gosh. Oh, my gosh.
I don't think Bobby could redo that one.
No. And the crazy part was he just got down on it, hit it, and just like, boom, took it on home. But you have the 10 ball here sitting near the pocket, 13 sitting in the pocket, 14's close to the pocket. This is this is a predicament to be in with ball in hand right now.
Yeah, and here we go. Like we said, ball in hand. It's this could be it if it's played right, and this is not. These balls are right in the pocket. There's nothing particularly challenging on the table.
Oh, I got you, Josh. I see. Josh was talking about your joke of you saying you weren't even the colorblind one.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy here. Gets you pretty good shape on that 8 ball, taking it in the top right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, I have a feeling Ian's going to have Wanda set up pretty good on this one.
And it's off the rail just a little bit as well, yeah.
All right, she's got some pressure. Let's see if she can put it in.
That's about as perfect you can get with that shot. It was well played. Good use of the ball in hand. Like this is the exact position you want to be in here. It's a great run. And definitely they did an amazing job increasing their opportunity and their odds here.
Yeah,
and with that, yep.
All right, so Ian and Wanda will be advancing. And we were just handed our next match up today. Ian and Wanda are going to advance. Bobby and Ortega are out. Hopefully, I don't know the result yet, but hopefully Irene and Ethan are still in representing Premature. Congratulations. But well done to Ian and Wanda. You guys did a great job. We are going to kill this feed, and we are going to move on. Our next match on this table are Dwayne and Rick. Dwayne and Rick are representing Walk the Dog 2, and then we've got Chase and Mark. Chase and Mark are representing the same team as Ian and Wanda, Q-Tang Clan. So we will be back up next. We're going to kill this feed, and you can find the next match on Facebook APA Facebook.